I'm Petra and I'm from Slovenia. I'm the head of Global Challenges Department at our Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs. Well, this COP is of special importance due to the first global stocktake of the implementation of the Paris Agreement. As you know, the world is completely off track, and this is a critical opportunity to bring it back on track and to keep it within the 1.5 threshold. So Slovenia is here to push for the phase-out of fossil fuels. We're here to ensure a human rights-based approach and more political attention to the vulnerabilities and the very important role of women, of youth and children, the indigenous people. And finally, yes, we're here also to put water at the center of climate negotiations and all the discussions that happen in the margins. That's why we're also partners of this pavilion together with so many other institutions. We have noticed that water has gained ground in the talks of climate adaptation, but we need to create more space for it also in the discussions on climate mitigation, loss and damage, financing, and that's our main mission. The nexus between water, security and peace is super important for Slovenia due to our historic experience in our region. That's why we place it at all international conferences, in mainstreaming all the discussions. We will also put it on the agenda of our Security Council membership in the coming 2 years. So here we hosted a day on water, climate, peace and health. And the main messages that came out of it was first that it's super important to work on water cooperation already in times of peace, to have all the agreements and frameworks ready in time, really consider it as part of political foresight and prevention, but that it's never too late, that even when the conflict is out, when the trust is gone, water cooperation can provide an entry point to dialogue, to trust building. And then, as I already mentioned, we heard very strong messages on the on the role of youth, of civil society organizations. We think that we really have to put all our efforts together to support their very important work on that. And we were happy to have among partners EcoPeace Middle East, a civil society organization that works in Israel, Jordan and Palestine, and it really walks the talk on water cooperation in a very fragile area. Well, Slovenia hopes that the incoming European Commission will pay at least as much attention to water as the current one. We have two concrete expectations and requests. First, we really wish to have a EU strategy on water. Water is an increasing challenge also for the European Union, and the existing directives won't be enough. We need a holistic and cross-sectoral approach to water challenges, and we think that such a strategy could and should do this job. And then secondly, we wish water to remain high also on the agenda of the external action. You might remember that the Council adopted conclusions on water in EU external action during the time of the Slovenia's presidency of the Council. So we really wish to keep the momentum, and we wish the new European Commission to allocate sufficient budget for water also in the framework of development cooperation.